So good evening, everyone, from wherever you are logging in. Greetings from Nairobi. I'm so excited to see all of us in this meeting. And thank you for finding time to be here with us on Saturday evening. If you've been invited to this meeting by a friend, feel appreciated, and this is where you rightfully belong. I'm sure in the next couple of minutes, you will appreciate that someone cared so much to invite you for this opportunity. I will be taking the first session for this meeting, and then thereafter we'll have the privilege of welcoming a very special guest speaker all the way from US. And this is a meeting that will definitely transform our lives, impact our businesses, and it will never, our lives will never be the same again. I'm Dr. Kariuki Josephine, married to Pieros Cherotich, and we do this business together. We are blessed with 4 children, and we thank God for that. We've been in this business that I'll be sharing with us for the last 14 years. 14 years is good enough time to tell whether something is really viable or not. I can tell you that this is an opportunity that we've enjoyed big time. Before this, we were both employees of the government. I was a full-time lecturer in the university, and my wife was a high school teacher with a TSC teaching physics and maths. Now, that tells you that it is better here than in employment. However, we encourage you, if you're working somewhere else, you can be part of the Superstars team, build your own business on part-time basis. And when you've really achieved quite a lot and you're earning more here than where you are working, you are at liberty to fire your boss like we did. I don't want to talk so much about our introduction. That could be enough for now, so that I can go ahead and share the opportunity with us. So with your permission, I will be sharing my screen so that we can move together. Please be very attentive. Don't allow anyone or anything to distract you so that you can benefit fully from this session. So again, if you can see my slides, you can chat me there that you can see my slides. And I want to believe you can. So this is our mission, Superstars team. Superstars team is the team that is hosting this meeting. And our mission is very simple. Sorry, let me go back. Our mission is very simple: to help individuals to start their own business so that they can realize financial freedom, so that you can also travel around the world. That will come out clearly towards the end, and so that you can enjoy a better lifestyle. I believe that it's always good to move from good to great, from where you are to the next level. Never should you build a comfort zone, however good you are doing in life. We'll be talking about mainly financial benefits, but then when it comes to our income, because that is what translates into whether you'll be financially free or not, we say and we borrow from Jim Rohn that your income is directly proportional to your way of thinking, your philosophy. It's more of mindset. That's where it starts. You first succeed in the mind before you succeed in life. So it's not about the economy. I've heard so many people in our country cry that the economy is bad, but then at the same time, there are those who are really celebrating that the economy is too good. So where are you? It's all about the mindset. But before we go to the issues of financial success, why not look at something that no other business will handle? And that is your health. Will you agree with me that your health is your greatest wealth? For me, that is so very true. And World Health Organization tells us that if you follow this wellness triangle, then even at old age, your health will be perfect. Now, take lots of whole grains. You can see that at the bottom here. Then lots of fruits and vegetables to boost your immunity. Reduce on proteins. Do away with fats and sugars if you can. That's how we should eat. But is the other triangle familiar with us? You see, we've inverted the triangle. We've inverted the triangle. So that what we were supposed to do more, we do less, and what we should do less, we do more. Now, everything has repercussion. What is the repercussion of inverting the triangle? Our cells are no longer as healthy. You see, if you want your cells to be very healthy, then they should be like this. You know, the cell membrane should be so permeable so that nutrients can go into the cell and waste can get out of the cell. So you are detoxifying yourselves and you are nourishing yourself. Remember, when you eat food, that is diet. But really what goes into the cell is what nutrition is all about. So some of us eat, but we don't get the nutrients because our cells are not as healthy to absorb the nutrients and to release the waste from our bodies. Now, after inverting the triangle, our cells, instead of being this way, they are like the second one there, the unhealthy cell, which is hard. The cell membrane is hard and not permeable, so that nutrients can't go in. Look at that diagram carefully. Nutrients can't go in. Just a little of it will go in, and waste cannot get out. Imagine a case where there are so many toxins in your cells. Because of the toxins we inhale and the chemicals that we eat. What is the effect of this unhealthy cell? I'm sure so far you are following me. Unhealthy cell like this that can't allow nutrients to go in and waste to get out. Now you become a candidate of all the chronic diseases that you can ever think of. And World Health Organization and so accurately projected that by, say, 4 years ago, 2020, out of every 4 deaths, 3 will be as a result of these chronic diseases. Is it happening? The people you buried recently, what killed them? You tell me it's cancer, diabetes, arthritis, name them. But then all is not lost, because the Superstars team, we've partnered with a renowned company that provides perfect solution when it comes to health matters. And that is Neolife International. I'm so excited that it is started from US, from where our guest speaker will be speaking tonight. And then it has spread to all these other countries, 57 countries, since it was founded in 1958, 66 years ago. And someone will ask, how can a company last for 66 solid years? It's because of our strong values. Neolife and Superstars team believe in honesty and integrity. Then people are number one. We value people more than anything else. Products that work, and you can see the scientists on the right-hand side where we are saying these are top scientists and doctors who do research in these products to make sure that 2 things happen. Number one, that the products are natural, they are organic, based in nature. And number 2, that they are scientifically researched so that they've passed all the scientific tests. That is the work of these scientific advisory board members. And then, so the products need to work. And then it's an equal opportunity for all. It doesn't really limit to itself to only maybe professors. No, it's for all, regardless of your level of education. Regardless of your age, you could be 18 years or 81. You are all welcome. As long as you have big dreams that you want to accomplish. And finally, number 5, long-range vision. We are not talking of a business that you'll do today, few years, and then it's gone. No, we are talking of a business. Listen to this. I love this. A business that will take care of generations and generations to come after you. Is that not amazing? Contrary to our workplaces, where when you retire, then that income is closed. So that is why the company has been there for all these years. Now, let's look at the solution that Neolife provides. A very simple yet perfect solution. We are talking of the cells. We are moving the unhealthy cell to become the healthy cell on this other one here, where nutrients can go in and waste can get out. And the perfect solution for that, for the last many years and decades, is 3NN. 3NN is a product I have personally used for the last 14 years, made of different whole grains, so that your cells are well nourished. And when your cells are as healthy as this second one here, then your entire body is healthy. Let me just give you a hint why this is a breakthrough when you start using 3NN. It has lipins and sterols, which will increase your energy. You want from morning to evening to have your energy. Not that in the evening you are so tired you cannot even really sleep well, you cannot even have supper, you are sleeping on the sofa. Then optimized nutrients utilization, because the cell membrane is soft and permeable. Nutrients can go in and waste can get out. You have detoxified your body, detoxed your body, so you are free from many other diseases. And then you enhance your vitality. You remain youthful throughout. This is not amazing. You look younger for longer. How many of us would want to look younger for longer? You know, my wife Pierre posted some 2 photos recently on FB. One was taken for both of us 2001. The other one is recent. And you know what? The 2001 is much older in appearance than the 2024. That's the power of 3NN. And of course, it supports cardiovascular health. Your heart is the engine of your entire body, so you take care of it using 3NN and many other functions and uses of 3NN. So that is what will happen. Now, let me admit that Neolife has so many products, but I'm not about to really teach you all the 100 plus products. I just want to give you a hint of the kind of products that the company provides us with, so that when we are talking about the business, you can appreciate. Because your business is as strong as the products that you are dealing with. If they are so helpful to humans, then you are in business forever. So other than 3NN, the company has many other products which are on very high demand, like of healthcare products, so many, more than 50 different healthcare products for your health, like of Vitality, the 3NN, and many others, Neolife Shake to name them. Then skincare products, because your skin is your largest organ. Another secret why some of us will remain younger even decades and decades to come than we are now. Skincare, organic skincare. This is not just for ladies. I know ladies are very keen on that, but even us men in the house, let's take care of our skin. This is the first line of defense. You don't want to ignore it. Then your skin is so hard. When you say hi to people holding their hands, they think that you are holding a sandpaper, so hard, and you don't want that. You want your skin to be very healthy. Then think of the detergents and cleaning detergents that we use in our houses, washing clothes, bathing utensils, and so on and so forth. All these are organic ones. I must also mention that they are cheaper than the chemicals that we buy from the supermarket. So you are killing 2 with 1, using cheaper ones and organic ones. Now, there are so many others, think of herbal alternatives for fine-tuning our hormones. Ladies, you use feminine herbal. You see, when you have hormonal imbalance, you know that you've opened your body to so many challenges. Chronic, these cancers, cervical cancer, breast cancer, ovarian cancer, name them. And some ladies are not able to conceive because of hormonal imbalance. But then men also have issues. Prostate challenges. Use masculine herbal. Now, let me also clarify this. You don't use these products because you have those challenges. You use them because you are wise enough, you want to prevent. Prevention is better than cure. But should you be having any of these issues, then using this good nutrition that you are providing, then you're able to return your body to the healthiest state. Others are for digestive system, like the aloe vera plus juice is a very, very common and popular product, clearing migraines, ulcers, and so on and so forth. Now, finally, just to mention, then we go to the second session of this training or presentation, is the popular Super Group. This is a farm care product. It's a foliar. It will triple your yields. And if you are not a farmer, please embrace this and share with the farmers so that we have food security and we eat in the world. We eat food that has been grown organically, not with chemicals. So it will help water to penetrate down to the soil because it breaks the surface tension of the water. And then the plant is able to absorb minerals and nutrients in a very, very big way. And so the crops grow very fast and triple the yield. Simple, simple thing there. And I want to encourage you to share this with as many people as possible. All right. Now, I have summarized the issue of health. I'm sure you will feel healthier than we came. But let me now turn to the second very, very important session. And I'm sure majority of us, we came to this call because of financial and lifestyle success. This is what brought me 14 years into this opportunity. And I said, yes, I was busy teaching in the university, but I will spare some time. Because in the university, yes, I was being paid some good income, but it was never enough. It would get finished long before the month was finished. It was just enough to pay the common bills, and then I'm left with nothing. It was difficult to save a single coin. I was taking my children to normal schools. I wasn't driving. I was paying rent here in Nairobi. Really just average, mediocre life. Yet, with all those degrees, all the way to PhD, I needed a much decent lifestyle. And so I jumped into this opportunity. And friends, I was able to achieve my wildest dreams, including retiring very early. 10 years ago, I retired. My wife also resigned from TSC. Our children are going to international schools, driving the best machine, my dream machine, that is the latest shape of Land Cruiser, living in my own home, 2 homes in a farm. So I can really encourage everyone in this call to go for your dreams using the system that I want to show you. But let's start with this. What are your dreams? Because if you don't have dreams, then nothing will push you, encourage you, inspire you, motivate you to really work out of your comfort zone. So what's your dream? Is it additional income? Is it to travel around the world? Is it to drive some good machines? Is it to have a beautiful home? Is it to be an investor? What is your dream? Now, as long as you have a clear dream, then now we come to the second question. How do you make your money? Because the problem is not you. It is the way, the system that you use to generate income. Now, we have 4 of them. The first one is E, employee. How many of us in the call are employees? Do you dictate how much you should be paid by your boss? No, it's your boss who dictates. Do they pay you what you deserve? Do you feel really well remunerated? Most likely, no. So you have a job, and it helps you to just pay bills. When you retire, you're in trouble. Then we have self-employed people, those who start small businesses. This is another source of stress, not really another source of income, but another source of stress. Those 2 quadrants will not really help you to achieve your dreams. But on the right-hand side, friends, we have big business builders, B. They work with a system. I was telling some friends somewhere today that if you cannot make money while you are asleep by working with a system that is working for you, you cannot make money while you are asleep, then you'll work until you die. You'll never have time to really enjoy your money. Where is the money in the first place? So B is where you work with a system. You leverage on many people. You don't work alone. You impact many lives, and that is how you build wealth. If you can help enough people to get what they want, you can get what you want to automatically. When you have you are a big business builder, you automatically become investor. Now that is the last quadrant there, and that is where all of us should work to get to, because investors don't work for money, money works for them. So how many of us would love to cross over from the left-hand side of employees and self-employed to the right-hand side of big business builders and investors? How many of us would love to cross over? I was asked that question 14 years ago, and I raised my both hands because I badly needed that. And God is faithful. He hears our prayers and fulfills the desires of our hearts. He brought this opportunity to me, and life has never been the same again. So let me show you how you cross over. Very simple. Now, you are partnering with Neolife International, but you become part of the Superstars Team International, so that we are going a Superstars team to provide you with the best strategies for building business and mentorship. Remember, you can be anything you want if you have a good mentor, someone who has achieved what you want to achieve, and they have your interest in their heart, right? So you're a part of Superstars team, but you are directly connecting to Neolife International so that you'll be allowed to use their products to build your business. Now, how do you partner with the company? You pay a one-time fee of 8,700 Kenya shillings. That's much less than 10 US, 100 US dollars, less than 100 US dollars for those who are not in Kenya. But that money comes back to you in form of a couple of things. There is this so-called kit, which comprises of an international license. Those who came in late, we mentioned that we are in over 57 countries. 57 countries. So you have an international license to build businesses in all those countries. Number two, you are given literature materials to take you through what are these products? How do you build the business? What's the compensation plan? How are the monies paid? What are the incentives that you'll be getting? And so on and so forth. Number three, you get your own website. Amazing. Today in Kenya, it's a public holiday, but I was with some people, you can see like Olympia here. They were able to use their website and still do their orders even when it's a public holiday. You have your office wherever you go. You are really empowered. What a business. What a business. A very world-class modern website. And then you are given, still within that amount of money that you paid, 8,700, you are given a whole 120 capsules of TNN. So your money has come back. In fact, when you start getting these products, you're automatically getting points, which will pay you end of the month. You see now here you have 34 points, even before you do anything, just by joining, because you have the TNN, which is that 4 points, the 120 capsules, 34 points. Now PVs, it stands for point value system, points. To standardize currencies, because all the 57 countries have different currencies, and we need to standardize so that when you buy TNN in Uganda, in US, in Kenya, it is the same point, 34 points, all right? And finally, free delivery. Wherever you are, the company will deliver the products and the kit to you as long as the company is registered in your account. So now, let me mention this, that you don't want to really just think of you, we call it I, me, and myself. Yes, you've gotten 120 capsules. That is for your own use. That's for your own use. So buy 2 more for your family, for a friend that you may really think of their health, that you want to sell 1 TNN to them. Now, when you have 3 of them, you just add something small on top of what you paid, so that it comes to 16,540 Kenya shillings. And in terms of points, you have 102 points. Now, as long as you have 102 points of your own, now you can increase more points by building a team, as I will show you, so that you start earning some good bonuses. So let me now, so we encourage you, by the way, to do this, the 102 points. Start with 102 points as you join. Unless you are financially a little bit squeezed and you start with 8,700, which is 34 points. So now you are a full partner with the company. What's your work? What is your work? Your work is simple. We have 4 success habits that you need to do, simple ones, so that you can get financial freedom. Number 1, use the products. You don't now have to go, supporting other people's businesses out there when you have your own business. For example, every morning, instead of taking the normal tea, I take Neolife tea. We shower in my house with the LDC and the PCC. We wash the house and the washrooms using the Super 10. Now, all this replaces the things that we were buying from supermarkets. Yet these ones are cheaper and better. So you get points. End of the month, you are paid. Let me ask you without shouting. The supermarket where you buy stuff, do they pay you end of the month? I don't want to shout so that they don't hear me. Do they pay you end of the month? Certainly they don't. But here you are paid. Now, number 2, share the products with others. You might not be a farmer, but you know of a farmer. Share the super grow with them. You will come across someone who has an issue of diabetes. Please don't keep it to yourself. This solution is not yours, it's for the world. So when you share the products with them, you get 2 things. You get the points because you are the member, and you also get profits because when you are buying, you get huge discounts, which becomes your profit when you share the products or sell to them. Number 2B is the main one for those who want to be very successful entrepreneurs. In Superstars, then we tell you, just focus on building a team of dreamers, a team of leaders, people who know what they want in life and they want more out of their lives. So I'll share the opportunity with them. Just invite them to this kind of a meeting. They listen. When they will join through you. And the person who invited you will show you how you fill in a form that shows that you are the one who invited that friend. So very simple. If you do number 2B in a big way, you build a growing team, then you are in business for life, because the friends you bring, they have their own friends and so on and so forth. But I'll demonstrate that practically. Let's first look at number 3. That is train. Be ready to be trained. We have many trainings that you can hook into so that you get the right skills and personal development. When you grow as a person, you attract success. Success is not something you go for, it's something you attract by the person you've become. Now let's wind up by looking at number 2B and illustrate that practically. I want to show you a 3-steps model that you can use, and you get to a level of earning about $1,000 in the next 3 months or less. Are you ready? Now, it all starts with you. You are here at the center. You have joined with 102 points. Remember how you are getting 102 points. Then you bring other dreamers, Mary, Jane, Peter, Joe, who will do what you have done. Now, you and your organization, your lovely team, that is already 510. With 500 points, you're called a manager, and you start earning a bonus of over 5,000 shillings. Now, I love this. You start small, growing. Start small, growing. Now, that's step 1. Step 2 is where your friends, Mary, Jane, Peter, Joe, will be the managers. So they'll be having over 500 points each, so that yours in total is more than 2,000 points. In fact, 2,500. But at only 1,000 points, you're called a senior manager earning over 10,000 Kenya shillings. This is on part-time basis. That could be your first or second month. But now when you get to 2,000 points, like this structure gives you more than 2,500 points, you are called an executive manager, earning in excess of 25,000 Kenya shillings. I'm happy to say this, that in this call, we have many executive managers, some earning way beyond 70,000 Kenya shillings, but allow us to be conservative for this presentation. We said 25,000, but look at that plus. It's 70,000, 25,000 plus. Yes, it's part of the plus. And then step 3 is where now you have these people becoming executive managers, other senior managers, and so on and so forth. That structure then gives you over 12,500 points, but it's only 4,000 points. You are called a director earning in excess of 80,000 Kenyan shillings. That's over 800 US dollars. And in a nutshell, before I bring on stage our guest speaker, when you are a director and you help one person to become a director, then you are called a sapphire director earning in excess of 100,000 Kenyan shillings. In fact, our guest speaker will tell you that this is a joke because for her, she has been able to earn way beyond 3.5 times of that as a sapphire director. And by the way, those are the people we travel around the world with. With 3 directors, then you're called a ruby director earning in excess of 200,000 Kenya shillings. And with 6 directors, you are called a president team member. When we started with PROs down here as distributors 14 years ago, it took us only 2 years, 11 months to go all the way to president team member because we were so hungry for success. Remember, we started on part-time basis, but as presidents, we were able to get into it full-time. What can hold you back? Nothing. That's my life there before this opportunity and after. I put this deliberately to show you that you can move from ordinary to extraordinary. That's our kid there now enjoying life in international schools. You can see that my second home there. This is our one of our cars. This is the latest shape of Land Cruiser. This is the house we built for my in-laws because PROs was brought up in this grass-thatched house you are seeing there. Now look at how excited she is in that Land Cruiser. Life can really change. And you are joining the best team, I dare tell you that. So congratulations. That's the founder, Jerry Brassfield, awarding us President's Team Award #1. And for those who love lifestyle and travel, it starts locally. You can see the directors there enjoying life in 5-star hotels. That is or a Sereni Hotel just the other day here in Nairobi. Sarova Stanley is another 5-star hotel, March this year. We were there with all our leaders there. You become a Sapphire director, we take you to Windsor. You become a Ruby, we take you to South Africa, Santon Sun, Pure Gold Content Hotel. Look at all those lifestyle events. This is where you belong. Don't you want to enjoy this lifestyle? 2012, we were in Zambia, Victoria Falls. 2013, Dubai, Grand Hyatt Hotel. You can see the founder still there. Then 2014, Atlantis, the Palm, Dubai again, climbing to the top of the tallest building in the world. 2015, we went to the Palace of the Lost City in Sun City, South Africa. 2016, we went to Albay. It's an island in Indian Ocean. 2017, we went to Cape Town again. That was the second flight. 2018, we went to 3 classic destinations. The first one being Abu Dhabi, the second one Mauritius in 2018 again, and the third one Mexico, Los Cabos. All paid by the company. Think about that. Oh my God. I didn't come to travel this much, but now when you are paid all the expenses for, you just go enjoying yourself. Look at that live at Los Cabos, Mexico. All presidents from different countries were there celebrating 60 years and dining with the founder. Then we went in 2019 to Abu Dhabi, and you get lots of cash incentives. Just a token of appreciation. You can see that there. 6,000 plus US dollars. Very exciting. And this is last month of May. From 11th, we were in Mauritius. You can see us there with my wife, Pieros, with the CEO, Kendra Brassfield. Look at this. How even do you age? You remain young throughout with this kind of lifestyle. And you know what? You could join us for the next one. It is a full year from today. That is in 2025, May, we'll be flying to Cape Town again. This will be my 3rd flight to Cape Town, and I cannot wait because I don't want to disclose the specific sceneries we'll be visiting, but you cannot afford to miss. So if you're in this call, immediately after our guest speaker closes the meeting for us, pay directly your money to the company through the PayBill number provided there. 985650 is the PayBill number, and the account number, you put your national ID and you get started. Don't procrastinate. If you are not in Kenya, the person who invited you will give you the mode of payment in your respective countries. I look forward to meeting you in the beaches of the world if you'll be there to be met. Let's go for it, ladies and gentlemen. Our lives will never be the same again. At this very moment, I want to take you all the way to US and bring on stage our upcoming president team member. This is none other than Josephine Marangu. If Josephine, you can hear me, please take it away.
Thank you, Josephat. Yes, and I can hear you. Good evening, Superstars team. I'm so excited to be with you all today. For those who might be new on our call, my name is Josephine Marangu, calling from USA, where I've been over 20 years with my family. I am a mother of 2 and a grandma of 5, and I have been New Life for the last 4 years. However, before New Life, I was working as a healthcare, in a healthcare industry as a respiratory care profession, a practitioner, where I was taking care of patients who had pulmonary diseases, breathing problems in ICU setting. And during my job, honestly, there is no day I went home without seeing a sick patient in my hands. But I thank God for this New Life opportunity. Personally, as I was working, I started getting a lot of allergic reactions from the cleaners, and I thank God just for giving this opportunity to share with me. I forgot to say that. And also thank you for the presentation. That was so wonderful, that touched the products that really saved my life. And when I came in your life, I found everything that I needed. My story of allergic reactions was helped by the Neuright products, those the cleaners, nutrients, and everything, all the range that he spoke about. So I shared, so at the time, I was having a lot of attacks, frequent attacks. I can tell you there is no week that I will never be in emergency room. But I shared this with my only sister, Sapphire Eunice Marangu, and she shared the nutrition with me. Even though I was sick, because I had already separated with my employer in 2014, because at the time I was now diagnosed with respiratory problems, and then as a result of high doses of steroids, I was also having glucose. I was not able to control my sugars, meaning I had diabetes, and of course, arthritis, osteoporosis, mention a few. So my life was very difficult. I was in a very difficult situation, physically, emotionally, and financially. And when my sister shared with me, even though I was broke and I was sick, I was still skeptical, because coming from this market here where there is products in every store, and then she's talking about to me the products, I was using supplements that never helped me. So I was like, supplements? But because she knew the power of this nutrition, she actually bought me Herbal Respiratory and the 3NN, the powerful product that Josephat has just shared. Let me tell you, those 2 products, within 3 days, I stopped using nebulizer that I was using every 2 hours. And from that day, I've never used it. So you can see, I had struggled since 2008. But 2020 is when I came and found the solution. After that, I continued, and when I came back here, then I was able to join and get more products. And even the sugars got controlled and everything. But why I'm saying this, of course, we have the disclaimer that we don't diagnose, we don't treat in your life. But when you feel the cells, just like what said, the body heals itself. And that's really what happened to me. Those products worked for me, took away my inflammation and everything. At the time, my why of joining was to improve my health. However, that same month I joined, because I remember enjoying, and I was being told that I am a manager, but I didn't know what that meant. Because my interest was not even about money or anything, it was about improving my health. So I got a check of $17, and really that excited me. I called my downline and I said, hey, just like they were saying, there is some business here. So I started going through the gate as we didn't have anybody to open the gate, like you on guys have that. So I went back to my kit, started reading the compensation plan, getting started, everything. And I was able to understand what it means. Within 4 months, I was a director. However, still, I did not understand what the director meant. I had to call the office. And one of our international directors was able to explain, took an hour and educated me. And from that day, I got it. So I started sharing with so many people and the friends that I knew would benefit. Within 6 months, I was a one team, and my downline, the first person I sponsored, we both became one team same month. So that first year, I went to a convention. My first convention that I did not know anyone. I was so scared, guys, let me tell you. When I went there, I was declared wound team, wound number one. I was like in everything, then number one rising star, number one wound team, so many of them. And number one, somebody who in sponsoring production and everything. So that made me excited, especially when I went to that podium. And then I was handed an incentive of $1,000. That check I sent $17 multiplied many times, because in my second month, I was earning over $1,000. I was given a check of 1,000. That was only incentive. And my bonus was, I remember, 3,100 something. That was more than 300,000 Kenya shillings plus that one. Basically, as my SAFA, I got over $400,000. And guys, I always tell people, you get results that you want to get, because our results are typical. They are not like you, every month you get that, but you have really to put in extra effort. So for me, why have I been able to be successful? It's because of what Josephat has just shared. I was not invited in a training like this, but when I attended the training after enjoying and all that, that's when I learned, in order for me to succeed, I have to do those 3 basic success habits that he has just shared. Use the products, share the products and opportunity with others, and self-develop, because without the skills, guys, you cannot do this business. Without using the products, you cannot be able to explain others about the products, and they will also see you. Personally, every time I'm asked, when people see me, especially those people, just like Josephat said, 2021 and 2024 picture, people who saw me when I was working, when they see me now, the only thing they ask me, Josephine, please tell us your secret. What are you using? And the minute I share, they join. Yesterday, somebody joined, somebody I didn't know, somebody who came to clean our house. I shared a shake with her, and she felt so energetic. And she said, I'm not living here without the products. Show me the way. We signed right on the spot. Guys, open your mouth, because our business is about talking to other people. And then when I remember I joined one training with Charlie Burton. He said, if you sacrifice 1 hour or 2 in a day, even if you are busy, because I was saying as I'm busy grandma, how can I be able to do this business? But then I realized sacrificing 1 or 2 hours this has helped me. And then also my secret, at the beginning of the month, don't always, don't disconnect yourself with your team. Always send them a wish, happy new month, and then continue doing that as you continue checking with them. And this is really has helped me even at times. You still see people, because the key thing is to show them the basic success habits. Show your people how to earn them by themselves, how they can be able to sponsor people. Those two things are the key things that I have been doing with my team, and I've seen a lot of growth. And I'm also I'm running skills, and I'm so proud that I'm connected with the Superstar team, my mentors, because they have been there before me, they know more, and you guys are lucky. You have the wonderful people. Just do what they tell us to do. And together, we can be able to change the world to live healthier and happier. And I've also been able to travel, like Josephine has said. I've traveled like 3 countries here, more than 4 states. And in July, we are going to Las Vegas. Because why am I saying this? It's very, very essential for you to attend the events, whether it's physical, from your upline, whether it's from the company, because that's how I'm being able to develop myself. And I'm still running. I'm still in learning process. And I know soon I'm looking forward also to step up more. But it takes work. Let's all work together, because together we rise. When we develop other leaders in the team, we all rise, and you also rise. Using those basic Josephine has told us. It's not complicated, guys. Our job, our business is so simple. Anyone can do. Anyone can do. In fact, in our team, we have people in 70s and our people who are in 20s. So let's all join together. Let's work together. We have the best mentors. I can tell you that. Pieros and Josephat, they are here to support us. And thank you for giving me this opportunity. And I feel honored to be part of Superstars team. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Josephine. That is really touching. And team, if Josephine can do it from, sick bed, she didn't join for money, and then there she springs to understand the language of the business, and she shines big time in US, then that tells you, being in Superstars team, you are very lucky. Thank you so much, Josephine, for sharing and inspiring the world. I'm sure there are people in this call who are committing that if Josephine has done it, I am going to crush it big time. A year from today, Josephine, you will see the seeds you have sown. They will have sprouted, become a forest. And I know we'll be celebrating tremendous success. And you know what, guys? As you continue building, one of these days, you are going to meet with Josephine in one of the lifestyle events. And you'll shake hand and thank her that she inspired you today. So let's go. Let's run with it. There you are. Now turn to the person who invited you and ask them only that one simple question. How do I start now? Don't procrastinate. Don't start tomorrow. Tomorrow is not yours. This is the time that God has given you. Let's be meeting the beaches of the world if you'll be there to be met. Thank you. That's it from us. God bless you. Have a lovely night and weekend. And thank you for showing up. May this be the beginning of tremendous success in your life. God bless you and bye-bye. Thank you, Joshua.
Right.
Yeah,
Thank you
team.
very much.
God bless.